Hi everyone, welcome to another video here on my crafty place. Today I'm doing a real-time video, which basically means that I'm going to make a card and I'm not going to speed up the video. I was trying to do this in one shot, but that didn't happen. My camera kind of freaked out in the middle and a bunch of files got corrupted, and then I did end up forgetting something and having to go get it. So instead of making you wait for me to go get it, I just cut that part out. Okay, so today we're going to make a nice little flower card. Just something really quick and simple. I'm trying to get back in the habit of using sketches a little more often because I feel like I've gotten back into my old kind of bad habits of doing, sticking an image on, sticking a sentiment on, and calling it done. So I'm trying to get back in the habit of looking up sketches and using that a little bit more because I find that it really pushes me to try different things generally, and I really have to get back to working on my technique finder at some point too, which you might see a little bit of next week. So this is kind of a long video because I am not speeding up the video. So you can see already I forgot my score pail, but I could do without that. But when I forget the glue later on in the video, I can't really do anything without that, so I have to go get it. Here I'm going to show you the sketch. It's on my phone because I was watching a video on my iPad when I was filming this. So it's really simple sketch. I can't remember the website it's from though, but I'll look it up and link it to in the description and probably up in the cards as well. I don't know if I'm actually going to manage to talk through this whole video because this video is quite long, but if I don't, I'll put music in, and if I do, then you can just listen to me talk. But this part I did want to talk about. So this part, I'm going to color this, and I'm going to do it with my Copics. I used RV21, RV23, and RV25, I think. I can't remember now. But they'll be on the blog. I'll list the colors on the blog and down in the description so you know which colors I use. But they're like my go-to things. These were actually my first 3 Copic markers, and I use them constantly. But yeah, I went with a pink and purple and green. No, I just did pink for this card. And I did use the green too. I did. So it was pink and green. And I did in a little bit of purple. So what I do is using some of the techniques that I used from my Coloring with Light Sources class that I took in April. I'm going to do a better tutorial on this at some point, but just to kind of give you a quick sort of thing you're gonna see me move that around a lot while I try to adjust for where my camera's picking it up. I actually did this one a little bit backwards as sort of an experiment, and it didn't go so well, so definitely don't do it backwards. But usually what you would do is you would start with your darkest color and work your way in, and what I decided to do is have my light source in the middle. So the middle parts of my flower are going to be lighter than the outside parts. So what I did, kind of silly, is started with my lightest color, but didn't color like I was coloring with my lightest color first. Like, I tried to use the same technique I used when I color dark to light, because that's what I usually do, and I don't know why I didn't do it that way, but for some reason I didn't. So this middle part, the coloring technique is not so great. Now you can see me going in and being like, oh wait, what did I do? And now I'm trying to fix it. So I don't quite get the middle fixed, as well as I would like it to be fixed. But the petals come out looking a lot better. And I know I mentioned this before, that sometimes when it comes to doing cards and stuff, I get to this point and I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this real quick, and then I don't use a lot of the skills that I have or the techniques that I know and things like that. I don't know if anyone else gets that way. Or sometimes you're like, oh, I'm just gonna put this together really fast, so you don't want to take the time to use what you know. But your cards come out so much better if you do use what you know, I think. So that's kind of been a goal for me for the last couple weeks, and probably will be for the summer in general. It'll probably be something that I worked on. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit funny. I just woke up when I'm filming this. I'm trying to get it done before I head off to work. So, yeah, so now I'm going to do it right. So now I'm coloring dark, and I just kind of color in a section of it, and then I will... See, this must have been where my thing got messed up. Okay, or no, I was thinking, okay. Alright, so yeah, so I'm gonna be, so like that, what was happening was I was thinking about how I wanted to do this, because there's all these behind petals. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me. There's all these behind petals, and those I always struggle with this image. I've done a couple of them over the last couple weeks. And, yeah, so I'm going to color in the dark parts first. Then I'll go in with my middle color in that, and then I'll go in with my light color. Now you can obviously go over them more than once, and when I did my class, I had to do that because I used a much darker color. This time I didn't have to do that. It was a much lighter color. So then, so that's basically how the coloring of it worked, and you'll see it. It's the nice thing about the real-time videos, and I am planning on doing a better coloring video in the next couple weeks. I did do that thing where I zoomed in the camera and forgot to zoom it out, so a little later in the video, after the coloring is all finished, you'll see a weird part where you can't see a lot of what I'm doing. And all I'm doing at that part is laying out the card. And then I ended up accidentally cutting everything off screen as well. My desk's a little bit messy because I have some other projects going on right now, and I was trying to keep those projects out of the frame. One of these days maybe I'll do a workstation tour. Probably, I might film it next week, but it probably won't be up for another couple weeks. Because it's not pretty. Then... Next week's video, though, since we're on the topic of future videos, is going to be a foiling video. I had originally intended for it just to be a mink product review video, because I promised you guys that when I did my National Scrapbook Day unboxing stuff, and I got my mink. But I'm currently working at a paper crafting store near me, and and we opened yesterday, and I was helping some people out, and it seemed like a lot of people weren't really sure how to do this foiling thing, and some people were getting really intimidated by the heat transfer thing, and the lady I worked for was demonstrating foil too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video, but instead of just doing a video that's like on the mink, I'm going to do it on everything. Talk about my favorite ways to foil, my not so favorite ways to foil, what works, what doesn't work. It just all depends on, a lot of different things. So, and obviously your preferences may be different than mine. But that's going to be next week, Friday's video. And that one should actually be up on Friday. Not Saturday like this one. And then I'm going to do, and that's all I've got really solidly planned out for right now as far as terms of what's coming up. But obviously I want to get some more card videos done. I want to get some more tutorials done. I want to do a Copic tutorial. I have a couple other things I wanted. That's really the only tutorial I have that I really want to do right now. But I do want to do some more of those. Obviously some unboxing videos. I'm hoping to go shopping at my new paper craft store soon. So I'll do a haul video from there. And things like that. So this is actually going to be the last video in what I'm calling my trailer series. After this video, you've seen every kind of video that I'm planning on having on my channel. So you can say yay for that. So you'll also see sorry. You'll also see a trailer coming sometime in the next couple weeks. I don't want to count that as a Friday video, but if I get busy, it might have to count. But, so that'll be coming up soon as well. Don't forget to check out the blog on Tuesdays for Craft Space Tuesday. It's where I kind of talk about some of the hot things in card making and things like that, crafting and fun stuff like that. So don't forget to check that out. This week's post was on your favorite stamp companies, and I'm not sure what next week's post is going to be yet, because I haven't really thought about it quite yet. Well, I think I know, but I'm not 100% sure. I should say it that way. I really want to do, I think, but I kind of wanted to save that for July. I don't know. I have to decide. I might do like a stricter stamps kind of episode and like different ways to use them. Or I might do a technique finder post too. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. That's another big main series over on my blog. I may move it to YouTube eventually. Right now, I'll sometimes use YouTube to supplement it. But at some point, I may move it completely to YouTube and then upload twice a week. But for now, it's going to stay on my blog. So make sure you check that out. Most of my design team work goes up solely on my blog. You've seen a couple videos on YouTube for that, but most of it goes up on my blog. Because nothing is due on Fridays. So, there's that. I do have a blog hop coming up soon, so be on an eye out for that. That'll be up in about a month. I don't know if I have any other updates for you than that kind of stuff. So I'm going to let the video play and add some music in underneath here, and I will be back next time I have something else to say. now you can see that was the part where the camera was zoomed in too far and you couldn't see anything. This is after I zoomed it out. So that's pretty much the layout I'm going with. I do add one more piece of paper on to really match the sketch because there's a little piece that should go under the flower. But I kind of didn't want to because the flower's kind of big. But I thought it would look good and it'd be a really good place to throw in a sentiment if I ever decided to go that way. So I brought the stamp and the ink pad out when I made the video, thinking I would maybe put a sentiment on it right away. I wasn't feeling super inspired, so I decided to just leave it blank and I would add the sentiment later. So I had forgotten to grab scissors and glue. So in a little bit here, there'll be another cut when I go to get those things, and then I'm just going to put music under the rest of this video because it's just going to be me gluing down the page or gluing down the different elements and cutting the ribbon and things like that, which you'll be able to see me do. I will be back at the end of the video to say my goodbyes, but for now, enjoy the rest of the video. the finished card. That's all I have for you today. So I will see you next time. It's me leaving in space to say goodbye, but I'm already saying goodbye. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm always looking for new video suggestions. If you have anything, leave them down in the comments below, or visit the blog, and there's a contact me form on the blog that you can use. So I will see you next week Friday with the foiling video, and I hope you have a